Hello, greetings to you. This is Complicated84, and I'm doing a preview video. I just like to give people, a heads up on what they can expect to see from me when I'm doing an auction, just to see if something tickles your fancy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to wait around all night to know what I'm going to pull. I'm going to give you a pretty good idea now, in case there's something that, you want to make sure that you try your hand at, So, it's tonight on this very channel at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be myself with a couple friends, first edition. I think good chance you might see the aficionado, and maybe, who knows, Biggie Shaq is probably going to be on color commentary. We're going to make it a good time. It's always just a fun hang, So, all right, let me just get to it. What's up to everyone in the chat? I have ADD with the chat, so I'm going to not engage you guys for the sake of making this a nice rewatchable video for someone who wants to see what's up with what I'm putting on the auction, okay? But I see you all. Great to see you. Thank you. Here's what I got. Dude, there's so much good stuff. So I have a Ninja Turtles lot, right? The marquee one being Ninja Turtles number 95. That's the first appearance of Jenica, I'm told. So there's number 95, first print. And, man, this thing is, like, high grade. I don't know if I would say 9.8 because I'm going to try to take some photos and maybe post it on the IG. But if you see that corner, it's a little blunted. It's a little frayed, So perhaps this is more like a 9.6, but high grade. Number 95, second print, I think. And then also 97, which is a cool Jenica Eastman cover. And 98, another cool Jenica cover. So that's going to be the Ninja Turtles lot. Okay. I also have this Spider-Girl lot. So number 1 issue of Spider-Girl. And so I believe this is the reprint. Her true first appearance looks just like this, but it's What If. It's a What If Comics issue. And this is, not that. This is Marvel Comics 2, number 0, Spider-Girl. So it's not the, it's not the True Believer. It still goes, for a few bucks, but it's not the original What If. But that's a pretty cool Spider-Girl lot. I'm going to try to keep it like, I got some keys for sure, but I'm also want to try to put some affordable lots too, where you don't have to spend a ton of money, but you can still, maybe pick up some. All right. There's just kind of a cool little Miles Morales Spidey lot with the anniversary cover, Spider-Verse 1. It's what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. That I'll probably start at like $10. There's a big old. I got two lots that are just gonna be a big box of that character. So this is, I'm gonna slide through my Spidey box, like 30 issues of Spider-Man. No crazy keys in it, but lots of cool books. Spider-Ham. Stuff like this. Boom. Some symbiote Spideys. A cool Clayton Crane Spidey. Bam. Bam. A lot from that symbiote Spider-Man run. A nice little Magneto cover. Some more symbiote Spidey. Alex Ross cover that kind of is an homage to this a bit. I think this is like an after-school special type issue. Some cool black suit stuff. I like that cover a lot with Sabretooth. Boom. Bam. So I'm going to start that pretty cheap. It's just going to be a nice box of Spidey stuff. Same goes for Captain America. So for Cap, let's see. Oh, it's going to be a big box of Cap, ladies and gentlemen. I guess I don't know if I should show every single one, but boom. Cap. And they're all in pretty nice shape. It's just going to be a big, healthy box of Captain America, brother. I think last I counted, it was like almost 40 issues. Oh, this one's that one's a little bent, dude. Bam. That's a cool cover. Ooh, I don't know who this gal is. Free Spirit. Boom, it's a collector's preview. The Cap Wolf. This is kind of like a, almost got a little lenticular action. So, okay, my hand can't fit any more caps, but there's that many caps. So, a big old box of Cap is going to be in there. Okay. And let me show you one more. That's going to kind of just be a box of books from a certain run. We're talking New Mutants. You got your cool Demon Bear, Sienkiewicz. And then some books from the New Mutants run. That's a great Liefeld cover. Second print of Cable's first appearance. And, you know, just a lot of books from the New Mutants run. Okay. New Mutants. Featuring Magma. Hot Magma. That's not the only Magma you're going to see. And then I also want to incorporate some X-Men. So we got some X-Men. This is probably the most notable one. Granted, it's maybe mid-grade-ish because the spine has a little, you know, rippling to it. But this is the first appearance of Mr. Sinister. Now, even though it says X-Men Classic on it, it's not and I think my man Metarog actually clarified this for me, because there is that X-Men Classic or Classic X-Men run that, you know, is out there that reprints old stories, but this is not that, because it's the same numbering. It is X-Men 221, but it's the So Much Fun variant. So Much Fun variant. So, yeah, even though it says Classic, just know it is a variant of the Uncanny 221. And then a couple more X-Men's. So that's the X lot, okay? Now, maybe we can get into a little more of maybe some of these key type books, you know? And hey, Lasso, Geek, Metarog, everyone, good to see you in the chat. I'm trying to keep my ADD down, just so you know, so I'm not trying to ignore you. I just want to make this kind of concise and good for like replay value. Because you'll hear me babble about all these books plenty during the auction, but still. This is going to be a 2-book lot of ASM. the number 135 second appearance of Punisher, and it's, you know, somewhat, it's lower grade. It's lower grade. Some of these books that are like kind of key, like the first Hammerhead, I'm going to try to take some pictures and put them on Instagram so you can get a good look at them. The Hammerhead one, 113, is not in bad shape at all. So that's the two ASM books. What's up, Simeon? Yeah, man, I do have Amazing Adventures number 18, the first appearance of Kill Raven, brother. So this one's going to be on the docket, man. I'm putting it out there. Amazing Adventures 18, first Kill Raven. You can expect to see that. There's the okay, cover your eyes, guys. It's going to get a little racy here because here's the Heroes for Hire lot. Heroes for Hire number 12. Okay. And then the controversial issue number 13, which this book received a lot of critique, even onto like some of the more mainstream outlets, is my understanding from the. I've known about this book for a while because I remember reading about that it was like kind of controversial because it was geared towards a younger audience, but this cover was very hentai, somewhat lewd, you know what I'm saying, artwork. So we got that one in there, and this one, which I think is just a fantastic cover. Look at that. That's a pretty cool. I love that Misty Knight with the Afro skull is so cool. So there's Heroes for Hire. You can see a couple of Vampirellas. That's the Adam Hughes number 3, and Arthur Adams Vampirella, which I don't see this one around too much, but I really like the artwork. I mean, Art Adams is just top shelf. Shana the She-Devil, okay, number 1 and number 2. This is her first appearance. Shana the She-Devil, man. Or Shana the Jungle Queen. This thing is in, man, for a white book, it's in pretty nice shape. And number 2 as well. They're kept in pretty good condition. So there's a nice little pair of Shana the She-Devil books. Now, I got a little stack of books that I'm going to call they're just like minor keys. And I'm not sure if, I'm not going to do them all as one lot, I don't think. But I'm not going to do them one by one. So I might group them into little stacks. But here's the stack of these minor key books that are pretty cool. And I guess they kind of vary in, you know what I'm saying, how key they are. But we got the first Red Hulk. I know that's kind of a hot one. Marvel Chillers, first appearance of Modrock the Mystic. Avengers 223. Classic cover. Hello, everyone in the chat. As I told them before, I was trying to limit my chat ADD. But D-Runk, Kachung, I see you. NYC, Lasso, Jackson. Hope to see you tonight. Hang out. Astonishing X-Men, which is like the debut of Sword, you know. Infinity Gauntlet, number 1. Ultimate Fantastic Four, number 21. First Marvel Zombies. Let's check on that newsstand. No, direct edition on the Red Hulk. Machine Man #1. Quasar, which people kind of say a little tongue in cheek. You know what I'm saying? That it's the first Venomized cover because you got the Venomized Thor on the cover. So that's just kind of fun, man. Back in the '90s, they had a Venomized Thor. Did you know that? There it is. The Shadow #1. Amazing Spider-Man wedding issue. My boy Mr. Miracle's favorite character, Speedball, first appearance, ASM annual. Batman 457. Jason Todd. Oh wait, Tim Drake. Right, Tim Drake debuts in the Robin outfit. Batman 423, the classic McFarlane cover. And I gotta tell you, the condition is primo on this baby. It's a really nice condition. I got it in a nice Mylar for your presentation consideration. First Omega Red and Booster Gold #1, first Booster Gold. So that's the, kind of minor key lot. This one, I think I still have to sort it out, but I think I'm going to be able to put up the House of X run. House of X 1 through 6, including the first print of issue #2, which I know is, kind of desirable. You know what I mean? This is my second copy. I'm keeping my copy of my House of X 1 through 6 in my PC because I love this run. As an X-Men fan, this is this was good stuff. And this issue was really something special. So that one's going to be on there. Jackson says, wow, it might be another marathon auction. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I don't know if I'll be able to get to everything or not. Metarog, no, that thing of minor keys is not going to be a lot. That's just my books that I have in my minor key category here, but I think I'm going to split them up, is what I'm thinking. Unless someone really wants to, I don't know, but probably separate them. I'm going to let go of these two, man. That Wallywood goodness. We're talking Daredevil, brother. Daredevil #6. Yellow costume Daredevil, my friends. And Daredevil #5, which is a fantastic Wallywood cover. So, two great Daredevil issues. These are two that I'm definitely going to take some pictures and put them on Instagram so you can take a nice pinch and zoom look at these, you know what I mean? If you like. With the older books, I just like to make sure that, condition is all accounted for. And then I think lastly, the thing that I have is this Fantastic Four lot. And man, the condition is great on these. It's a nice 12-cent FF action. So Fantastic Four #40. Booyah. Fantastic Four 40. #84. Which is a great Doom cover. And I'm partial to the number 84. 85. 86. My boy Hialeah Comics birthday book. And number 87. So there's going to be a 12-cent FF lot in there as well. So that's what I'm thinking. All those goodies, man, and more from, from my pals, hanging out. I know I'm going to have the UFC event on the side here. I was almost like, oh no, did I book the auction at the same time as that UFC event? Because it's a good one. So I'm going to make sure I have my double screen going so I can stay, abreast of the UFC action tonight. But yeah, man, a little mix of everything. I think we'll have some, more older books, some key stuff, but also, some stuff that I don't think is going to need to go for like big money, like that pair of Spider Girls, my Captain American Spidey lots, like. Oh, and I'm gonna give away this sketch. You know how I do. Some point in the middle of the show, at a random point, we're just gonna say, okay, let's randomize for a, Let's randomize for a winner. And we'll give this bad boy away. Bang. So there you go. I know JoJo, right? Great fights tonight. I kind of kicked myself in the butt where I planned this auction and everything and got people lined up. And I was like, oh man, if there was ever a UFC event that would have been great for our fight companion, it's this one. But whatever. Hopefully you can hang in the chat, JoJo, and we can still hang in chat. So, yeah, man, that's the deal. Tonight at 8 p.m. So what's that? Just an hour away. Oh, no. That's quick. I need to get myself situated. I'm going to post some of these things on Instagram for closer looks. And that's it. Hope to see you guys there. We're going to hang out. We're going to have some fun. Thanks for stopping by. Peace, peace, peace. Let me do a little, do one of these. See you later.